I've officially completed 1 week of 75 hard, so I wanted to give you guys all the updates. So I usually start off 75 hard with a pretty good mindset, kind of it's usually not too bad. It's usually more I run on excitement and something new, and I'm feeling like, oh yeah, I can totally do this. That's how I usually feel in the first week. This time was a lot different. This time I was like, what did I get myself into? Do I still want to do it? I can't believe I'm doing this again. Kind of in shock that I was doing it again. And along those lines, I was like, why am I doing this? So that's where it kind of started. Like I said, I usually run on excitement. This time I'm not excited. That was how my first week has been going. Some things that I found easier than I have than the last time is the water drinking. I think because I wake up early, I find it a lot more easier to drink my water and get it done before 6. So that has been a plus. I'm not waking up in the middle of the night to use the bathroom that often, and it's going great in the water. I am struggling to read. I'm currently reading my Bible, and I just have difficulty reading the Bible. I'm not gonna lie to you. You need to understand what you're reading, and sometimes I'm like, yeah, it's been difficult when it comes to reading the 10 pages. I'm not a fan of reading. I can't get myself to start reading. Food has been very challenging. When I chose not to eat red meats, I kind of thought it would be kind of easy, but honestly it's not. I didn't realize how much red meat that I ate. I literally took a bite of the sausage and I spit it out because I was like, wait, I can't be eating this. So I almost failed because of that. And then when we go out to eat at a Mexican restaurant, what am I supposed to order? I've been eating ceviche. Ceviche is healthy, so I've been eating that, but I didn't realize how much red meat that I actually consume. But I specifically chose not to eat red meat because I kind of want to get away from eating red meat. Just a personal decision. So I'm hoping to keep this beyond 75 hard. That's why I kind of chose it. And then progress pictures have been easy. The workouts it's been raining a lot, and I've been stuck in the rain twice so far, and one actually technically is the second week, so technically once this week. I am running on day 10, so this is day 1 versus day 8. So I try to do my weigh-in every Wednesday. On the first day of 75 hard, I weighed 199. A whole week after this video, I weigh 194, so 195. I don't know why I keep saying 194. So 199, 195. So I lost a total of 4 pounds this week, which is expected. My goal in 75 hard is to kind of build the habit of not eating red meat as much, still trying to get into reading, and then healthy eating, working out, build those habits, and build my discipline. I usually lose the most weight the first 2 weeks of 75 hard, so but beyond those 2 weeks, I really do hope to lose 1 or 2 pounds. I don't want to do anything unhealthy. I do not want to undereat or anything, so 1 or 2 pounds would be great. And yeah, this is just the beginning of the hard stuff. My best piece of advice is always just looking at the Weather Channel and knock out the workouts when you have it planned, because there's been some times where I'm like, okay, do it in the morning, and then I'm like, I'm too lazy to get up, and then I pay for it later, being stuck in the rain. Do it when it comes to mind. Go through the motion. I have spoken on this on other videos where it's sometimes you're trying to convince yourself not to do it, and then it bites you in the butt later. So just go through the motions, and until eventually you get there, and most people, I would say 99% of the time, you do not regret your workout. You regret the workouts that you don't do. So hoping that next week is a lot easier, because like I said, this first week has been kind of shocking, kind of why am I doing this? And what did I get myself into? So I'm hoping next week it's a little bit more okay, hopefully I can start running on excitement. Okay, understandably, okay, this is what I signed up for. Let's keep it going. You've already lost 4 pounds, and Just continue to build strength. I have a couple like goals that I'd like to hit by the end of this year, which I'll talk about in another video. So I need to start running a lot more. And I already don't, like I mentioned before, I don't drink any alcohol. So alcohol is not an issue for me. Cheat meals, it's not as hard as it used to be back then. It used to be really hard where like if my husband brought home pizza or food that I couldn't eat, back then it was kind of annoying, but I'm kind of like at the phase where like I guess I do kind of have that discipline to where I don't need to eat it. And second of all, I guess because I've done 75 hard so many times, and then when I go long periods of time without eating, I guess unless like unhealthy food, I tend to like feel bad when I eat it. So then I kind of remind myself. Like there was a day where I think were eating I don't know if it was ice cream. No, they were eating chocolate chip cookies. And then I was like, oh, I kind of wanted one. But then I remembered, I'm like, wait, those chocolate chip cookies make my teeth hurt. So why? I actually don't want it. So when I start realizing that like, it's okay to eat like chocolate chips cookies. Don't get me wrong. It's not like I'm never going to eat one again in my life. But I know that some foods I've learned throughout the past couple years that some foods just don't make me feel good. And I would say like I start to realize like I don't have to eat it. Just because it's in front of me doesn't mean I have to eat it. Yeah, I think that's where the discipline has been kicking in. But right now the hardest part has been the reading for me. I'm not gonna lie, that is hard for me. I just can't sit still. And I mean I can sit still. I just like I don't know, I just can't read. It's hard. It's hard for me to read my Bible. And I've made it always a goal for me to read the Bible from beginning to end. And I just can't because I'm not like, I can read it probably beginning to end without understanding, but I have to read to understand. So that's like two different types of reading. It's one thing reading something and just like letting your eyes like scan the words and you're reading it, but it's another to understand and like fully grasp what you're reading. And that is something that I feel like I'm struggling with. So I don't know. And we can't do audiobooks, so that makes it even worse. I feel like if I had a good audiobook, I could just reread that same page if I need to. But I don't have that audiobook. But we can't read an audiobook because it has to be a handheld book. And I don't know. It's been challenging. Yeah, so easiest, like it always has been the no alcohol, and the picture is the easiest. So week 1, I'm going strong, still going, and then I still have so much to do. So I'll update you guys on week 2. Subscribe if you want to see more videos, and I am going to be going through a 6-month body transformation. So if you want to stick around for that, please subscribe down below, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Week 1 done.